Welcome everyone to the Lotus Sanctum. My name is Chris, and so today is going to be as usual, a general collective message. Is there anything in particular that? Well, let me start off with saying that I do tap into spirit, more specifically towards goddess and also my spirit team as well. So let's get started. Going to be pulling out some cards from Nature's Whispers Oracle deck. And so what's being what's coming up right now is um, your gauge for abundance, for wealth, and more specifically, okay, so it's more directed towards how to increase your physical, tangible wealth, um, and but it's through moving through your internal abundance, um, and it's from that place that uh, it becomes I can't easier is not the right word, but like it becomes more tangible, more doable, more achievable for you to have the physical wealth that you're looking for. And that comes from a place of working through your limiting beliefs, working through the stories that you have and the desire, just to even acknowledge that you even have a desire and wanting, like just to even acknowledge that what is the core reason why you want something that is physically more that is physically more quote unquote rich, valued more at a higher value, at a higher price. What does it require for you to internally move through? What do you truly want to experience? And I think that's what it is. It's really leaning into the experience that you do want to have, right? And so that means, is it just a sense of feeling at ease and peaceful in your body and your soul, knowing that you are financially free and liberated, that all you needed and wanted and desired was to be, um, to be able to do what you're doing, what you're currently doing, for you to be able to, um, ensure that all your bills are covered, that you have the capacity to take care of yourself and your family, um, to be able to maintain a steady flow of payments, right? It's to ensure that your basic needs are covered and of course the luxuries too, right? You don't want to, you just want to know that you can do it. I'm wondering if that's something that's true for some of you. You just want to know that you can do it. And so that getting to a place where you know you can do it, that's where the magic is. That release, that sense of having to hold your breath, seeing and acknowledging how far you've come in your abundance and where you want to go, where you are being taken to. Because it could be that you're making a lot of money or that you're anticipating to be making more money. And it's not necessarily to add into your lifestyle, but it's to use that to invest in, whether it be education or give it into charity or even start your own organization, like whatever the case may be, right? Or you could be investing it back into your business, right? So whatever the case is, like you are always supported and nurtured for you to be able to invest and have the experience that you're looking for, that you are supported and taken care of accordingly. Sorry about that. That you are taken care of accordingly, that you are guided and you are directed in the best way possible for you to have the fruits that you're looking for. Let's see what else. Right. And another little part this also plays into is the knowingness that you can express and have and be who you truly genuinely are in the most authentic way possible. Yes, you may highly possibly have people around you that don't agree. You may have people that talk behind your back. At the same time, it's like despite all of this, you have finally come into a place where you have the courage to fully be yourself, to fully authentically express who you are, and to know that what you are building, what you are, and how you are growing, it's exactly what you needed and what you've been wanting. There's nothing that needs to be shifted. There's nothing that needs to change about you. Like the core aspect of you is being heard and acknowledged. Your whole life up until now has guided you into this place where you start to see who you are, where you start to acknowledge who you are and express all of that wishes to be shared. And the people around you are a little puzzled, this isn't what I'm used to seeing, or this isn't what they're used to seeing, or it's just, it seems like it's not you. Um, the thing is, internally, you're gonna be exactly who you are. Eventually, the external environment, your external reflection would start showing through that. The people that do have the capacity to hold space for you, to be in your environment, in your space, and to put in the effort to move along with you in this journey, in this life, and to live life, right? Um, okay, let's see what spirit. Okay, make a decision. I'm curious to know, where in your life have you been a little bit wishy-washy and wondering how to, or if it is the right way to go, or if you've deserved it, or if there's a catch. What if there isn't a catch? What if it's just genuinely from a pure place because there is something internally that you've shifted and you've released and let go of, and the reward from that is what is available. And so you yourself easing into your new reality could be the subtlest thing. And this could be subtle as something you've received, right? What is it? Like a gift of sorts. You received a gift earlier than you've anticipated. Um, can be a little puzzling and unsettling. Thing is, um, take some time before moving and doing anything. But at the same time, it's like you were provided this because you asked for it. And it came quickly. It's, of course, it's not something that you anticipated to have come so quickly, but it did. And so stepping into your own body to know that it's okay for you to step in. It's okay for you to be exactly who you are, where you need to be. Everything about you, everything about the journey that you've been on, it's exactly where you are needing to be. And even with the discomfort, even with the sense of, am I just taking advantage of someone or am I just um, doing something that I'm not supposed to do? Put that aside, continue moving forward, and also set time, set a time for yourself throughout the day, whenever you can, and sit with yourself and acknowledge the jump that you've made, the transition you've made, and acknowledge where you are, where you were, where you thought you were, and where you are physically. And see what aspects of you just need to be acknowledged. And something that's just that, something small as that, is acknowledgement, awareness. You don't have to do anything special. You don't have to rewire, and no hard work, none of that. It's just pure presence. And then, and getting to a place where you're in this unwavering stillness in your body and in your mind. And you get to just be exactly where you are. Okay, fine. So we're pulling out some tarot to see what else Goddess has for you. Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles, it's you stepping into your new abundance. And sometimes it does. It gives you, like, so once you've gotten to the level that you've wanted to, you've done the internal work, you've done the external work, you've taken the actions needed to, and it shows up, and you're like, it's a bit, like, why am I feeling not so great? Why am I, just a bit, why am I sad and depressed about this? Like, do I deserve this? So during this time, take time rest, to rest yourself, to rest your mind, and to give yourself the grace and loving kindness for it to adapt into this new sense of worthiness, this new sense of abundance, this physical sense of abundance. Um, it takes time sometimes, right? So don't be afraid to take it easy. And this abundance that has showed up, there's nothing wrong with it. It's exactly where it needs to be, and that's that. It's exactly where it needs to be. Two of Swords. So with the Two of Swords, okay, it's a bit of this little crossroad. So you're not necessarily at the destination that you are intending to be at. You're not necessarily there. You haven't worked up to it just yet. You're not quite there. But you are in a place where you have um, received a sort of abundance, sort of a gift to support you for you to get to that place. And so just keep in mind that it's not time for you to just lay back down. Not yet. Give yourself that time to um, to ease into it and to listen to what is being asked of you. Because it could be that you are needing to now take other actions, take or to continue taking the actions that you are and to continue improving and shifting the way you approach the action. You will know exactly what to do. Listen. When you hear nothing, that's fine, leave it. And then ask again. Can you, like, you can do it through a prayer, through meditation. Asking to be guided and to be shown what to do, Listen, because there is something that you are not seeing. And it's okay that you're not seeing. At the same time, there is external things that are happening. So, like, not external. I meant to say things in the background that are happening that are transforming, right? With the flames. There's things in the background that are happening that are gonna transform and continue to transform what's needed. So it's gonna help you assimilate further into the destination that you're looking to move into. And so give yourself this time to really ease into your being, to your knowingness, ease into your abundance, ease into your inner child and your play. So in this time where you don't know what to do, where to go, a great practice is leaning into your inner child, allowing for that child to play, to come out, to try things, to do things, to express, to experience life. Allow this child to live, and you will automatically see how certain things that have happened, like, you're gonna have a lot of ahas. You're gonna understand why things happen the way they have so far, and the lessons you've learned, and how and where you want to move forward, and what spirit and goddess in your team is wanting you to move into. At the same time, you get to say, okay, you know what? There's actually this little component, like, I'm seeing all these things. Thank you for showing me this. And there's one component that, you know what, I would like to really focus on, that my eye just keeps going into, and it's going to drive me nuts if I don't finish it. So let's lean into that. Help support me in that. And so you get to also have your hands in this transition and be able to actively um, curate the type of movement that you're playing into. you get to also transform in the process. Ace of Pentacles. The thing that's catching my eye is the fact that it's a raggedy hand, right? It's a dirty hand that finally found the abundance, and it's like I've hit gold, right? I found gold. Um, and so it's the sense of inner poverty, whether it be from lineage, um, woundings, thought processes, karmic, not karmic, it's more lineage. Your ancestors, like the way they have lived and the memories that they've passed on and the ones that are imprinted into your physical body, that sense of poverty in your lineage is being shifted, is shifting, and which is also allowing you to step into your abundance and how you can continue to express and experience the life that you wish to. And and so so you get to express what you need to, and at the same time this clears up your karmic lesson, your karmic story that you have stepped into in this lifetime. Um, that is being transformed. It's, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so let's see what your ancestors have to say for you. Okay, fine. 3 cards it is. The Deviant, Chaos and Destruction. So yeah, it's totally a tower moment, of course. You got the High Priestess, Intuition and Knowingness. And the Conjure Woman, Manifestation. So all your beliefs, your foundations, everything that your life was built on, and I have a feeling it's not just your current life, it is also, actually it is, it's more leaning towards your current life. So the way you have built your current life, your knowingness, your stories, all of that foundation is crumbling. And you've been experiencing that for quite some time. It's more in the, you're working on it on a deeper level, which allows you to work on through your, um, which impacts your lineage and also your karmic. Um, yeah, it impacts your lineage and it impacts your karma as well. The High Priestess is your ability to alchemize. Your ability to alchemize, your ability to get to the place that you intended to, and to um, call upon you're learning how it's like for you to create and manifest in the best way possible in your highest and fullest power. You have learned and adopted practices, habits to support you in your ability to grow and to manifest the type of life that you are wanting to. You're like the essence I'm getting is Cleopatra type of vibes where just because her brother overthrew her, she ain't gonna just sit there and take it. No, she went, seduced Caesar, and got back into her palace. She used that inner power, that magnetism of play and pleasure to alchemize what she needed to be seen in a way that just makes people stop and look, whether it's good or bad. It doesn't matter. People are staring. And you are adoring and enjoying the pleasures of that, of being watched, of being witnessed. And I feel like your focus is going into your ability to be stable, to be not shifted by another person's perception, whether it's possible perception or the judgments, whether it's judgment that you get from people looking at you or from the little whispers you hear. Um, None of it is shaking you. You've stepped into your unshakable nature, and you've come into a place where you know that you don't have to scream and verbally vocalize when and if someone has overstepped, and much so you are coming into a place where you can just say it calmly or just to give a look, and you're like, no, you're crossing a boundary. No, thank you. Um, you found this sense of inner peace for you to be able to just say, you're crossing a boundary and I don't like it. And you know when to just say what you need to say. That's it. You're not afraid to say what you need to say. And at the same time, you know not to give in to people that want you to be stirred and moved by them. Good or bad, doesn't matter. They'll, they actually want it in a bad way. So, they want you to be disturbed by them, but you're not giving them that satisfaction or any of that pleasure. And so you really are stepping into your own power, which is pretty phenomenal. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to be leaving the message there. And I wish you guys all the best. And I'll be speaking to you guys soon.